So my base is coming along quite nicely. The problem, though, is with all this work, I have been having to go gather a lot of supplies. A lot of supply runs, and the problem with that is while the Argentavis can carry a good bit and can carry a creature like a Didacurus or Ankylosaurus, it still is easier to load a lot of stuff in on the raft. The problem there is this is not the best setup for a raft. I mean, I have to go through there, I have to walk all the way around, get to that. It's kind of a pain, which is why today I'm not going to build a boat house, but I'm going to build a boat ramp in order to make things a little easier for me to get from the raft up to here. While my Argy can carry more weight, the Tappy does have more maneuverability, and that's going to help me with building. And while I have some foundations being made, I will point out I am seeing a weird bug with the S Plus Nanny, which is the imprinting doesn't work when I initially load the game. I actually have to disable and re-enable the imprinting for it to ever kick in. And it seems to also be affecting, I've noticed in some cases, the food aspect, the actual feeding of the creatures, where it's not transferring food. And it caught my attention because I had two baby tech or adolescent tech raptors, and one of them just died. And you see how the other one's perfectly fine. So apparently it stopped feeding one of them at one point, even though it was like right over there perfectly in range. I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, I've noticed that in case somebody else is seeing a similar bug with that, you might want to keep tabs on the Nanny. So the problem is that platform being in the way. And of course I want to be able to build out and around it. So I got to get this to kind of hopefully let me like there, right there. Oh, don't stop with the seizure thing. I had to go grab my pellet gun so I can take stuff out when it seizures on me like that. Like, see, right there, I get that tiny little area. And then it just goes crazy. It's like placement in this game is not very good on most stuff. This is definitely the worst part of my whole building idea right here. Eventually, I will fill it in the right way. Right now, I just gotta get it where it drops all the way down so it counts like it's got actual support. You know, it's gotta be embedded in the ground. There we go. Okay. So that's in place. That's probably not the final one, but as long as I can build another tower section, I can't span it out, that will work. And that gives me that. So I can build over on the side now with this. Fortunately, on this side now, as long as I can get to stay targeted, right? This is actually going to be the easier one to build because I've already lined it up at the ground level. I just basically stack at this point. There we go. And now, oh, maybe, you know what? Let me just see if I can do this because I need it to. Ooh, it's got to come out far enough to get past that. So what does that look like? One more? Out by one? Okay. So now, yeah, that should be good. If I go all the way across, that should be far enough out to hide this structure piece. Hide that, the ancient ruin looking piece. Oh man, this is absolutely going to kill me on my resources. I mean, I am... Oh, I did not mean to place that there. This is pretty much going to drain most of my stockpile. I thought I was going to have more than enough, but I obviously will be cutting it close. I may have to forego a little bit of the wall for right now, just to get the actual raft area set up. So I'm going to make this wider than some people might do. I'm going to make it actually 2 foundations wide, so I have a nice little walking space. And instead of building out from the sides to enclose for one boat, I'm actually going to build through the middle first, and then build out and around on each side to create an enclosure and have it for 2 boats. One for my Taming Raft that's currently over there, and then I'm going to build another raft that's just a general purpose one, probably using the metal foundation. But yeah, so basically, yeah, dead center, two sides. It lines up with the spot where I have the ramp there, and I'm just gonna kind of build out like this. I kind of wish you could do a little bit more of an option with foundations. So what are you doing smacking with the torch? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 foundation pieces deep. So I don't need this to be super long, but I do want to at least have enough room that it doesn't feel cramped when I park right here on the dock. I'm thinking at least 7. Maybe just go ahead and do 10. That way I have extra room if I do want to expand on it. So not counting that piece there, counting just these. 1, 2, 3. So I've got a bit more to do, and tell me I can make this work. And don't let me get eaten. This is exactly what happened in Jaws. Midnight swim. Even adding a torch is barely helping right now. So this may wait till morning. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know exactly how wide the elevator platform will be in the end. So I think I'm going to extend this out one more on this side as well. And that's just going to make me extend that direction out a little bit further. But I'm already burning through so many resources for this. And to fill this whole backside in, it's going to take so many resources. I'm going to go ahead and probably go 10 deep if I can on this. So looking up the dimensions on the large elevator platform, it's 2 deep and 4 wide. So if I need it to come all the way out here so it covers up that, then I have to have in front of this at least 2 layers. So I've got to now extend this out like this, and now that means this is 1, 2, 3 long. So yeah, I am going to be stretching it to get all the way out as far as I want. And I will not be getting it out as far as I want because I'm not going to be building 18 levels down. Let me just say that to make this work. This is going to get to a certain point. I'm just going to switch to ceiling tiles. Okay, let's get the last of this part done because I am almost completely out of wood and thatch. Still have a good bit of stone, but I've burned through a lot of wood and thatch. It's that stupid beaver that doesn't want to do his job. That's what it is. Okay, so that gets me 5 deep. Maybe, you know, I won't be able to get too much further. So maybe, well, let's try this. If I can make this happen. It ain't happening. And I'm so, like, just paying attention for anything dangerous in the water. Like that fish right there. It was just a matter of time before they showed up. So I don't even worry about having sides to this right now. I just go with straight, there's a middle, and I just pull up to it like this. Yep, like that. Boom, right up to it. See how this looks. Yeah, okay. Whoa. Okay. Not sure how I'm just driving right through it, but okay, whatever. I would expect that the raft isn't the only thing that interacts with the foundations. Like, why do the other buildable parts not interact with it? So, don't you? What are you doing? And why is it when I was in the camera mode, it still acted like it was following my aim? Okay, it's not pretty, but my Icky was killed by Meg. Icky was killed over here. Yep, there's that Meg. Oh, all right, you better come over here where you don't get killed. I am a bit upset because one of my One of my Dimetrodons, I think, came out to help for some reason. I'm assuming Dimetrodon. I'm about to find out. Yeah, look. Why? What caused you to jump off the cliff in pursuit of helping something all the way over here? Like, what did you think you would accomplish? And I swear I had all of these set to passive. Every one of them. Whoa. Oh, is... Okay, what the... Several of my creatures decided to head over there, ignoring the fact that they are way out of range for that to attack. I mean, I've had stuff closer than that get attacked, and they're just like, we don't care. We're not going to do anything about that. And then way over there gets attacked. They're like, we got to go help. Finally got that taken care of. So now, no more going that direction of the foundations. So, you know what? I'm actually going to take this out. And really, I need to enclose this. I don't necessarily have to have this completely filled in. You know, on the backside, I'm actually thinking, let's do like this. I'll fill it in so it feels a little bit more reinforced. And just do these. I think I kind of want to leave this open, like a door through here. Get to place without having to go flying. And when I get the elevator put in, I can transfer a whole bunch of stuff over and raise it up. And ideally, be able to raise up even certain dinosaurs, depending on how much weight they have. I know there's like a weight limit. There's gotta be a weight limit. So I was able to get another Therizinosaur. And so now I have a male and a female. So Charlize, Theron. And while it's nighttime, because I don't like building in the dark, I'm going to take Theron and we're going to go grab some wooden thatch, I hope. Honestly, right now, my theory is not very good at harvesting thatch. So I'm going to switch it up, go to something else. Yeah, much better. Using my Anki to get all the stuff the beaver would not get. So after a lengthy night of harvesting with both the Ankylosaurus for thatch and mainly thatch, I got some wood, of course, and then the beaver for mostly wood, a little bit of thatch with that. I have 63 in inventory now. I still have some more going from the first batch I requested be made. And yeah, it's time to start doing this. I mean, if it wasn't for the fall, I could pretty much just jump my way up and build this wall. So now the way I'm going to do this, and this should, well, if it would not just jump around when I'm trying to place something like that. What I want to do is I place those there. Boom. Okay. So yeah, I basically can make like a little gate way that goes through. And once again, that, you know, control sensitivity on it. You tap it, and it's a, you know, roll the dice whether it moves quickly or moves slowly. Wall is done, except for one final touch right here. And if I can get this to work, I'm just going to do a stone gateway. I'm trying to decide if I want to do it. I think I'll just do it like that. And that means boom, 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 boom. Comes out. And we'll do the reinforced gate. There we go. And now I'll throw a couple of ramps. Actually, I'll throw 4 ramps down. So it'll be just all the way across. I might need more than 4. Stone ceilings, and they are perfectly blended. So yeah, just looks perfectly normal. Like there's a foundation all the way. And so that makes it a little cheaper because I already had them. And I don't have to worry about doing all the foundations all the way up. That's just, yeah, frees up a little bit more resources and time. And for now, I'm just going to actually start leaving my main Argy, the main flyer, over here so he can just carry stuff down. So it's not pretty, but it doesn't have to be. It does exactly what I need to do, which is give me a place to park my boat and later on boats. Yes, I mean, that boulder might get in the way a little bit, but the water, piping should not be in the way. And, once I get the elevator, and I just noticed that my doorway's in the way of the elevator, so I'm going to redo that once I get to doing the elevator. But once the elevator is affordable and I put it in place, basically I'll just walk over here and load stuff up, go all the way up on the elevator, and it'll make easy transportation of supplies back and forth, or really just from there up here. And of course, my harvesting dinos have been sitting here for that reason, because eventually I want to be able to just walk them up, put them on the elevator, lower them down, be done with it, not worry about the Argentavis so much. But for now, my Argy is still going to do the duty of helping carry stuff down to the boat, but at least I got a nice place to park it.